What's going on, everybody? I'm going to do a unboxing video today. I'm going to use a CRKT Walmart version Ripple. And I've kind of been testing this knife out a little bit, using it for the primary of my cutting techs. Goes through cardboard perfectly fine. The thin blade, and then actually the laid back bevel, which I applaud them for. Very nice. Slices very, very well. It does leave the edge a little bit thin and a little bit unstable, so you do get rolls, nicks in this faster than some other steels. Than something with maybe this steel on a wider edge or a more obtuse edge, but cuts fine. It never failed me in a day. I did take it to work the other day. 8-9 hours of whatever cutting I had to do. Obviously not straight, but whatever task I needed to do, it did it just fine. Did have some rolls, or I wouldn't say chips, just on some dull spots or rolls. A couple swipes on the extra fine DMT stone, came right out. And recently I've actually been cutting these markers, which is actually fairly decent stuff, especially for a thin edge. It's a pretty decent test. Pretty much, when you're done with empty liquor bottles, say just throwing them all out, especially when it's two guys living in an apartment and we really don't make an emphasis on decorating. Kind of just fill them up with water, dump one of these highlighter tubes or marker tubes in there, and you get something like this, depending on what color you do, but it's showing up a little lighter, but this is a red Patron, or this is Patron silver, and I think that looks pretty darn cool. You throw it up on top of our shelf, and then it just adds a little something, little decent decoration for cheap, basically for free, because the markers are $1, and once you drink the liquor, it's bottles free, but it gets through it pretty good. You can see it bites in pretty well, and it goes right through. So it's as long as you don't, if it's in here and you torque the edge, you're probably gonna damage it a lot quicker. But I probably cut open like 10 of these markers like this, and then some cardboard and stuff, and the edge is still pretty sharp. It does show some deformities though. I wouldn't say deformities, just show some light rolls and stuff. You're probably not going to be able to pick it up. This camera's not going to focus on such a thin edge. Yeah, you're not going to be able to pick it up. But there's definitely a little blunting or dulling over here where I've mainly been using it. So anyway, that's a little update. And now for this unboxing. This is actually pretty cool. I am expecting 2 knives to come soon. Last little slice is lovely. I wasn't using the belly that much, more the back, but anyway, that slice is lovely. I am expecting 2 knives to come. One was supposed to come today because it was shipped out Friday. The other one was shipped Saturday, and that's actually a knife I'm more excited for. However, surprisingly enough, the knife that was shipped out Saturday got here first. So this is actually a nice little surprise. Comes a little, nice little note. Was not expecting this. This is cool. This is a great guy. I exchanged some emails with him, and it says, hello, Martin. My name's Martin. At least I hope Martin is the one reading this. If it isn't, please send the knife to Martin. That's pretty good. I like it. Enjoy the knife. If you aren't happy with anything, let me know. If I'm feeling sender's remorse already, if you ever decide to sell it, let me know. Yada yada yada. Thanks. My last name is. Holy cow! Wow, that's actually, the guy gave me a nice little tip with, or a nice little fun fact with this knife and his, with an event that matters to him. So this is actually a pretty special knife. But anyway. Yada yada yada. That's pretty funny. I really appreciate the note. If you're watching, I'm not sure if you are, but I really appreciate it. That's quite awesome, and it's really awesome that it came so early. I was definitely expecting my other knife. Still a nice knife, but not something like this. I don't know if you guys saw that. Can you read backwards? Oh gosh, this is awesome. I've been hunting for this knife for a while. Almost got it a month or 2 ago, probably more like 2 months ago, and kind of a raw deal on the forums. I said I'd send payment that night because I was out, 7 o'clock. He told me I waited too long, and he didn't want to sell it. He sold it to somebody else. So, well, you can tell with that screw and this pattern, wrapped lovely. I'm not even going to show you the card. I'm just going to show you the knife because I know you guys are excited to see, as I am. Ooh. Yeah, it's cool. Nice. I think I'm going to love this knife. I do like a small Sebenza. I've had a small micarta before. It was awesome. I just couldn't afford a tiny $400 knife at the time because I was still in college. Ooh. That's nice. Lock up. Early and awesome. No stick. Detent's amazing. Feels lovely. Feels awesome. I haven't had a Sebenza in my hand in months, and they do feel great. It's hard. It's always hard to tell with titanium and how used. I did get this used. I got this, in my opinion, an amazing price for this knife, considering that they are $380 new, plus shipping from Wilson Combat. So I got this knife for a great price, in my opinion. It's always hard to tell how dinged up titanium is, because sometimes it shows up in light, other times it doesn't. And not gonna lie, this shows a little more wear than I expected, but I'm not too worried about it. I actually think it gives it a really cool look. I mean, this might just be me loving the knife and blinded by whatever. But I don't know. I actually really like that look. It almost looks like it's a rough stonewash, or I don't know, with the Wilson Combat handle and how it's roughed up a little bit. I almost think it goes hand in hand, like I don't want to say antiqued, but almost like ancient. This is almost like this is older and like a relic almost. To me, it really looks cool. I'm pretty happy with this. That's a kind of. When I first opened, I was like, oh, it's a little more used than I thought. But then I looked at it. That's actually really nice, in my opinion. You guys might be like, well, you're just stupid and you're trying to make excuses for getting a more roughed up knife than you thought. But no, I really do like it. That's cool. I mean, I fully plan on using this thing. I'm going to carry it to work today. So I really don't mind that it's used. With CRK knives, you can send them back for this, to get reblasted. And it'll come back looking brand new. I always wondered if that Wilson Combat was just like a dark etched, or if that was actually like cut into like an indent into the clip, and it is cut into the clip. So I assume I can get this. I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna check it out. I assume I can get this reblasted, and that eagle will still, or that Wilson Combat logo will still stay there. I really like that a lot. I don't know why. Nice little touch, in my opinion. And I can't believe I went on for 8 minutes already. Whew. Too late, guys. I can't unbox this again, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. I will do a macro of this probably, but it's awesome. I love, I like the Sebenzas. Like I said, I've had regular Sebenzas, I've had small Sebenzas, or I should say I had large 21s and small 21s. The plain TI just always bored me after a little while. Not gonna lie, guys. So Sorry, I was just seeing the sharpness of the blade. Not the sharpest in the world. It's definitely, it still sticks to the thumb. Still sticks to the thumb with the weight of the blade. So that's not bad. That'll do just fine. I might touch it up before going to work, but this should be fine. What was I saying? But anyway, just the plain TI kind of bored me a little bit after a while, so I always ended up trading them. I had the small micarta, which was awesome. I love it. I thought that was an amazing and a beautiful knife. Here we go. We also got this bead, which I really dig, actually. I really like the Wilson Combat lanyard. I think that's pretty cool. I do like it better than the regular Chris Reeve clips or Chris Reeve lanyards. That's pretty cool. It's small, it's subtle, it's got a nice little bead. I like that a lot. Anyway, I had the small micarta Sebenza. awesome knife. It was brand new. It came with the, at the time, brand new S35N VN steel. Came with the perforated washers. And obviously, the micarta, it was beautiful. And it filled the hand great. But like I said, I was in college, $400 for a 3-inch knife. I got something else instead. Let's see. You can see the tip is actually just a tad dull or blunted. Probably not a deal breaker for me. I'm not going to worry about it. That's minimal. That'll come out and look brand new with a sharpening. Yes, I wish the guy would have told me. See, from that side, it's not even bad. They'll probably just come out with a sharpening. Honestly, guys, I'm not too worried about it. With used knives, they're going to be used. Or else they'd sell them for like new pricing. So, I'm not worried. And like I said, I got this at a good price. I got this cheaper than what a small Sebenza costs. So, I'm not worried at all. I think it's a great looking knife. I'm going to, use it for a little while. It's already used, so that's great. That means I don't have to hesitate. Came with, the cards and everything. So you can see that this is S30V. Wilson Carb. Wow. I'm excited, guys. September 29th, 2010, this was made. And it's the Wilson Combat StarTac. I guess that's the official name instead of Star Benza, but that kind of sounds good. There it is. I don't know what else to don't know what more to say, but it comes with everything. You just saw the cloth. Comes with a bead, which I actually probably will put back on. Maybe before I go to work, maybe at some point, but I love this lanyard and bead, so I'm probably going to put that on. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that before. How the lines kind of, I don't know why, I guess I just assumed the lines would go straight through the hole. But they actually stop around it. That's a nice little feature. I never noticed that before. But, alright guys, I'm going to cut this off. 12-minute unboxing and kind of just ramble. My Chris Reeve, in my mind, in my head, Chris Reeve knives, they're awesome. I love them. But in my mind, I'm going to get 3 of them. As you know, I have I'll grab it for you. As you know, I have my Zahn. And then I have my small Wilson Combat StarTac Sebenza. And the only one missing of the trio that I want to get is a large micarta. I personally feel that the large micarta is going to feel better than the small micarta, but that's personal preference. They both feel great. If I could rationalize having a small micarta and a large micarta, I would. They feel really good. So, but this is 2/3 of my trio for Chris Reeve knives right here. And now I'll be on the hunt for the large micarta. Eventually. No rush to get that. But, definitely do want one in time. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope the video wasn't too slow or boring. But, man, I just love that. I just love that work on the titanium. It just makes it so much more interesting, and it surprisingly gives you grip. It really does. I love it. And in my personal opinion, actually, I like the way they cut the small Sebenza better, the handle better, than the large. The large, for some reason, it just seems a little too spaced out for me. I just don't like it as much because it's spaced out a lot more. That's worn, but I don't know, man. That looks cool to me. I like that. That looks neat, and I'm not going to be afraid to carry this everywhere and beat it, so that's great. Alright, guys. I'm actually going to end it this time. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Maybe I'll shoot another macro video, just for the guys who just want to watch this and not hear my voice or me ramble on and on. But this was a great surprise. I thought I was getting my other knife, which I'll give you guys a hint of Benchmade. So, very nice knife. Not as exciting as something like this, though, especially for me since I was searching for this. So this is actually a really nice surprise, and actually I should be getting another knife today. It does say the delivery date is supposed to be today, but we'll see. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching for the 4th time I'm saying that maybe. See you in the next video. Bye.